Have you ever wondered how the smallest decision we make ripple through our life in ways we can't even imagine? Today I'm gonna share a real story that is profound, shocking, and filled with a lot of lessons. By the end of this story, you'll see how every choice matters and why some moments of life can change everything. This is English Luminaries with Sahar, where learning English is inspiring and transformative. Make sure to stay connected so you never miss any of our powerful lessons. Your likes, shares, and engagement fuel our journey together. In a remote village nestled deep in the mountains, there lived a craftsman named Elias. Elias wasn't just any artisan. He was famous for creating intricate, one-of-a-kind clocks. Each clock was a masterpiece, crafted with precision and unmatched artistry. His work was so exquisite that people from faraway cities would travel days to purchase his clocks. But Elias wasn't wealthy. Despite his talent, he refused to sell his clock at exorbitant prices. His philosophy was simple: time belongs to everyone. One day, a wealthy merchant named Victor visited Elias's humble workshop. Victor was arrogant, loud, and clearly interested only in flaunting his wealth. He demanded the most expensive clock Elias could make, offering a sum that would make Elias rich for life. But there was a condition. Victor wanted the clock engraved with his name and an inscription that read, "Time bends for those who wield power." Elias hesitated. The phrase didn't sit well with him. It was against everything he believed about time being universal, impartial. But the money was tempting, enough to lift him and his family out of poverty forever. After a sleepless night, Elias made his decision. He agreed to create the clock, but as he worked on the masterpiece, doubt gnawed at him. Was he betraying his principles? Would he regret this choice? Months later, the clock was ready. It was breathtaking, an intricate blend of brass, gold, and glass, with gears that moved so smoothly that seemed alive. Victor was thrilled and paid Elias handsomely. As Victor turned to leave, Elias handed him a small plain box. "A gift," Elias said quietly. Victor scoffed, but took it anyway. A year later, Elias received news that Victor had died under mysterious circumstances. Rumors spread about the clock. It had stopped ticking the moment Victor breathed his last. The inscriptions, meant to show his power, now felt eerie, almost foreboding. Curious, Elias opened his own plain box, the one he had given Victor. Inside was a small handwritten note. "Time bends for no one. It's not power, but humility that shapes destiny." Elias had included this message with Victor's gift, a simple pocket watch, hoping to impart wisdom about the value of humility, but Victor had never opened the box. The story of Victor's clock became a legend, a tale about arrogance, greed, and the unstoppable march of time. People started flocking to Elias, not just for his clocks, but for the wisdom he imparted through them. In the end, Elias didn't become wealthy, but he became something far greater, a man who reminded others that time, life, and humility are intertwined. What do you think? Do you think humility is more powerful than control? Share your thoughts below. Now, as promised, let's break down advanced vocabulary and expressions. Ripple effect, the continuing and spreading result of an action or event. For example, his decision to help the village created a ripple effect that improved countless lives. The ripple effect of the economic crisis was left worldwide.
You can literally track the ripple effect of that action across a 200-mile stretch of road.
Exorbitant, unreasonably high or excessive, especially in price. The merchant's exorbitant demands made him unpopular among the townsfolk. I couldn't afford the exorbitant rent in the city center.
Professor Walsh says adrenaline is like exercise, but without the exorbitant gym fees.
Not at someone to cause persistent anxiety or worry. The thought of betraying his values gnawed at him. Guilt began to gnaw at her after she made the decision.
Yet my fears and doubts still gnaw at me like rats.
Shape destiny. To influence the course of one's life or future. His humility shaped his destiny in ways he never imagined. Each choice we make helps to shape our destiny.
Our ability as rational actors to shape our destiny is limited to our rational actions,
And our rational reactions are based on what we know about the world.
Foreboding. A feeling that something bad will happen. For example, the eerie silence in the room filled him with foreboding. The dark clouds created a sense of foreboding before the storm.
When the phone rang, I had a foreboding of disaster.
Intertwined. Closely connected or linked together. Their lives became intertwined after the pivotal moment. History and cultures are deeply intertwined in this region.
Look, I know you don't want our lives intertwined, but things have changed.
Impartial, treating all equally, unbiased. For example, time is impartial, it waits for no one. A good judge must remain impartial during a trial.
Well, I think we should let Phoebe decide because she's the only one who's impartial and she's so pretty.
Impart, to communicate or convey information, knowledge, or wisdom. He tried to impart wisdom to his students through storytelling. The painting imparts a sense of calm to anyone who sees it.
Dirk's a great kid, and I'm just trying to impart some of the experiences I've accrued to help him.
Wield, to hold or use power, influence, or an object effectively. He wielded authority with confidence and fairness. The knight wielded his sword with unmatched skill.
You could file an official complaint, and Captain Holt would wield that like a hammer and crush the guy.
Throw, to propel something through the air or to confuse someone. The sudden question threw her off guard. He threw the ball across the field effortlessly.
I got you a present, and now I'm gonna throw it in the garbage.
Let this story inspire you to reflect and grow. And don't forget to stay with English Luminaries with Sahar for more lessons that enrich your mind and heart. Until our next video, keep shining and